This comes to us from justice.gov. Out of Maryland, a federal grand jury is returning an indictment charging former Fairmont Heights police officer Martique Cabral Vanderpool, 32, of Fairmont Heights, Maryland, for deprivation of civil rights under color of law, for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman he arrested after a traffic stop. The indictment was returned September 8th, 2021. The indictment was announced by acting United States Attorney for the District of Maryland, Jonathan F. Lenzner, Assistant Attorney General Kristen Clark of the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division, Special Agent in Charge Thomas J. Sobuchinsky of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Baltimore Field Office, and Chief Malik Aziz of the Prince George's County Police Department. According to the single-count indictment on September 6, 2019, Vanderpool arrested a 19-year-old female after a traffic stop. Vanderpool allegedly deprived the woman of the right to be free from unreasonable seizure by a person acting under color of law, which includes the right to be free from unwanted sexual assault by a police officer. The indictment alleges that Vanderpool transported the victim to the Fairmont Heights police station where he sexually assaulted her. The indictment also alleges that civil rights violations, including kidnapping, attempted use, and threatened use of a firearm, and aggravated sexual abuse and attempted aggravated sexual abuse of the victim. I'm having a hard time reading today. I need coffee. If convicted, Vanderpool faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. Actual sentences for federal crimes are typically less than maximum penalties, of course. A federal district court judge will determine any sentence after taking into account the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutory factors. And I wonder if he's also going to take into account that this guy is a member of the Blue Line. Vanderpool will have an initial appearance scheduled in U.S. District Court in Greenbelt at a later date. An indictment is not a finding of guilt. This guy's still innocent until he's convicted. An individual charged by an indictment is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty at some later criminal proceeding. Acting United States Attorney Jonathan F. Lenzner said Assistant U.S. Attorney General Kristen Clark commended the FBI and the Prince George's Police Department for their work in the investigation. Mr. Lenzner and Ms. Clark thanked Assistant U.S. Attorneys Dwight J. Drawhan and Caitlin R. Cottingham and trial attorney Elizabeth Hudson of the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division, who are prosecuting the federal case. And I'm not going to jump on the old bandwagon and say, the cop did it, the cop did it, the cop did it, because, again, I think I've told this story. Two guys in my unit in the United States Army, this girl ran out of the room like at 3 a.m. They were all passed out drunk. Well, she wakes up and runs out of the room yelling, I've been raped, I've been raped. You know, they arrested these two guys. They were investigating them for what they called sexual assault and sexual battery. And then they found out with her that she had been raped, like I think it was 4 or 6 other times, and nobody had ever been convicted. And they go, wonder why that is. Because she had this type of syndrome or disorder where she would say that because she wanted attention. She wanted people, oh my God, it's okay, you're okay. She had never been raped. It was, she had this thing where she garnered the attention. You know, like somebody that sets a house on fire and then comes back to save the people and go, I'm a hero. No, you're the one who set the house fire. You know, the people have been caught doing that. She was like that, one who played the victim, and then everybody, oh, you poor victim. But she was never a victim. Those two guys never did anything to her, just like the other cases, they never did anything to her. So my point is, yes, we should always listen to women when they make this accusation, when they cry for help for these types of crimes. Yes, we should listen to them, but we should never jump on the bandwagon and look at the man and go, rapist, because she may be lying. And we've read articles like that where people have spent years in prison only for DNA, in these new advanced DNA technology to come back with these studies that the guy's innocent. It wasn't him. But she said it was him because, the cops are like, look, we need a conviction. This is the guy, right? Yeah. Okay, we knew it. So, and again, I'm not excusing this police officer, but I don't want to jump on and tag him guilty until we know. Does that make sense? I went all the way around the world just to get to that point. But what I want to end with is this point. This is why it's pertinent and important and critical that when you see cherries and berries on the road, get out and record the interaction. Your camera just might tell the truth. Somebody said it, and I forget who it was. I wish I could remember what cop watcher I just recently heard say the camera is a non-objective witness. Non-objective witness. The camera is a witness that doesn't take sides. I'm not talking about the person holding the camera. I'm not talking about the narrative that we can edit it into. The camera is a witness, and it doesn't take sides. It just tells you who did what. That's why when you see a cop and you have time, walk over there and record the interaction. If the cop goes, why are you recording? Go, this is a witness. A witness to what? The traffic stop. If she lies on you, or if you lie on her, I have it right here. What do you all think? You let me know in the comment section below.